Welcome to Ms. Colombo's Flipped Classroom. What is a flipped classroom? In the traditional classroom, students meet at a physical location to listen to an instructor's lesson, then outside of class work through assignments and perhaps engage in discussion with their classmates. The flipped classroom approach offers another option, essentially flipping the time and the location of these activities so that students view recorded lectures and read course materials outside of class, then meet to engage in problem solving, discussion, and practical application exercises with their instructor. What does that mean? Well, it basically means that you no longer have to listen to the teacher read the material in class and write down notes. This way, if you cannot take notes quickly, you can rewind the teacher or pause the teacher when you are taking notes. If you're speedy when you take notes, you no longer have to sit there and wait for everyone to finish. Sounds awesome, doesn't it? What do I need? Students need to access a computer with the internet, a piece of paper, and a pen or a pencil, and about 5 to 10 minutes of your time after school. What if I don't have internet? That's okay. If you do not have access to a computer with internet, I will try and download the lessons on a computer disk, or if your parents can purchase a thumb drive, I can download the lessons to that. If those ideas don't work for you, the lessons will be played in the classroom starting at 7:45 a.m. So get to school early. Let's go. Watch as I show you how to take notes. Okay, just like we normally take notes in the classroom, we're going to be setting them up like this. So you'll get a sheet of paper. They're called Cornell notes. And we write questions on one side of the line and notes on the other. You'll notice that there's more space for notes than there are for questions. And then down at the bottom, you'll leave about 5 lines for a summary. That way when you get finished taking your notes, you write a summary and complete sentences of what you've learned. Okay. Also, when we're taking notes, the highlighted bold sections of each reading selection, you're going to write that, and then you'll write the notes. And also, we're going to do our vocabulary words also. All right, so let's practice. Okay, elements of nonfiction argument. An argument consists of a claim or a position on an issue or a problem supported by reasons and evidence. A basic argument might look like this. Claims. Dogs are smart. Support, my dog knows his name and does tricks. The 2 articles that follow examine the pros and cons of playing video games. As you read them, look for facts included in each argument that are for or against the issue. Which article is in favor of playing video games and which are opposed to them? So when I'm taking my notes, I would think that this first section, you want to know what an argument is and what it consists of, and also you want to write down the example. Okay. The second part, reading skills, evaluate support. To avoid being easily swayed by weak argument, it's a good idea to evaluate the support and reasoning a writer includes. Watch for these weaknesses. Vague language, or statements that are unclear. Irrelevant examples, examples that do not directly relate to the claim. Faulty reasoning, reasoning that includes fallacies or errors in logic. As you read each article, record examples of strong support and weak support in a chart like this one shown. So that's what we'll be doing the rest of the week in your reading journal. Okay, and also vocabulary and context. You'll find the following words in the articles on playing video games. To see how many you know, write definitions for the bold-faced words. Okay, so number 1, the video game captivate many people. 2, some people worry about games that simulate violence. Number 3, video game players learn to make precise movements. And number 4, the opinions of different experts complicate the issue. Okay, so write those words and try to guess to see what the words mean. Just jot down a quick definition of what you think those mean. Okay, so you're going to want to bring this to class if you were doing this home, you would bring it to class the next day, and we would just do a quick review and then move on to our featured text. If you have any questions, remember, write them down on your notes page.